I am with Carissa Lurkey, the director of the Scottish Rite Temple here in Wichita, Kansas, one of the sites of the Blood Hunter movie taping today, but there's also been concerts filmed here and a lot of events. First of all, what can you tell us about this temple overall?
So the Scottish Rite Temple was built in 1887, and it was opened originally as the first YMCA in the state. It was designed by the same architectural firm that designed the old courthouse downtown. So there's a lot of cool legacy with this beautiful building. And then it was only a YMCA for a few short years, and then it became the Scottish Rite Temple, which it has been ever since. It was recently bought by Temple Live to become more of a venue. So currently now it is a concert venue, but also able to be used for private events such as galas and fundraisers and weddings, movie premieres, movie filmings, photo shoots. It is the most breathtaking building. It has so much potential and possibilities, and we're just excited to see it starting to get used for things.
What are some of the concerts that have been here so far?
I don't really know.
I know you had Fozzy here not too long ago.
Yes, they had the Descendants here. There's the comedians that are coming up is Fred Arneson is a big one. He was on Saturday Night Live. He's going to be here in October. Angela Johnson Reyes is another one coming in November, another comedian. I'm never really good with remembering the names of the concerts, but I know they've had some big ones.
And what are some of the benefits of renting this venue?
So to me, some of the benefits are, this is a registered historic building. So having your event in a historic building is a cool fact in itself. But we're one of the few venues in Wichita, Kansas with a larger capacity. This main dining ballroom has a capacity of up to 550. Our auditorium upstairs has a capacity of up to almost 1,000, depending on the seating. And we also have tons of rooms. There is 4 different rooms that you can rent, and a lot of cool spaces for photo opportunities. We have open flexibility in terms of like catering and bar packages and seating arrangements, and so there's a ton of flexibility, the large capacity, and it is just an absolutely breathtaking, elegant building.
And where would they contact you if they want to book events here?
So you can contact us through the Temple Live website, which will directly email me. You can reach out to us through Facebook or Instagram, or you can email me at cloerke@templelive.com.
And tell us about some of the actual rooms.
So the main dining room, which is a room that will be shown, is mostly used for like the galas, the fundraisers, balls, ceremonies. It has a huge kitchen attached to it, an annex beside it, which you can use for like, food, or a kids area that actually has a whole nother larger capacity attached to that. And there is speakers throughout. There's a sound system installed. There's a fireplace, beautiful molding and woodwork and lighting, and this gorgeous stairway. It has a double entrance coming down, which I absolutely love. Then there is, on the next area, there is a lobby that is beautiful in itself. We have used just the lobby for certain events, like if it's a smaller event, and there's entrances on 2 big, gorgeous doors that you can come in off of for your event. And then if you go up to the 2nd floor, that has what is probably my favorite room, which is the auditorium. And the auditorium has, the balcony seating is 378, and the main floor seating is another 300 with chairs. Of course, standing, you can do a lot more. That's where the capacity could be closer to 1,000. It has over 100 hand-painted backdrops that are over 100 years old that can be used for different types of like plays. We have a concert stage as well as a concert barrier, depending on if we're doing concerts or speaking events or plays or dance events. And it reminds me of like an opera house that you would find somewhere. I just love it so much. And then there is a smaller Egyptian room, which is perfect for like meetings or a small dinner or maybe a rehearsal dinner. It's got a capacity of around 775, and it's attached to the crystal room, which is typically our bar and concession area, but you'll see the chandeliers are gorgeous. And then on our third floor, we have our library and our chapel. The library has books from the 1800s, first editions, just absolutely some really cool, unique historical pieces in there. And then we have a really small chapel that fits around 30 people, and we've done a lot of small weddings in there, so I love that. I had no idea that this building was as big and beautiful as it was until I started working here. There's a lot of cool historical facts about the way the building was built, some of the history of the Masons and what it was used for, that we tend to want to share on our social media. So if you want to find out facts about it, you can keep up with that. We're also going to be having some of our own events like haunted tours and movie premieres. And so if you want to watch out for those, you can keep an eye on our Facebook and Instagram.
And what is your Facebook and Instagram?
It is templelive.com/Wichita.
And you mentioned the Masons. What are they exactly?
So from what I've learned in my short time here, the Masons are a fraternal organization designed to help you as a male, because I believe it's a male organization, to do better and be better and continue to grow and evolve. And they do a lot of it's kind of more secretive, I guess, but they tend to do a lot of very cool things for the community that they don't publicize. But I believe that the point of being part of the Masons is to help you, become a better version of yourself. But I'm not sure.
Is there a way people can look into about joining them? Or
So-
is that all secret as well?
So what I've been told is you have to be invited, but I believe you can express interest and contact somebody here, because there are people that work here that are Masons and were part of the building before it was sold to Temple Live. I think there's a lot of stigma around it, from the past, but I believe overall everything I've learned has been really cool.
Is there anything you want to say in closing?
No, just that I feel honored to work in a historical building like this. It's very exciting to see events come to life here. It doesn't take a lot to have a beautiful event here. It's an honor to work here and to produce events and see them, when they all come together. Everybody that's had something here while I've been here has been just ecstatic. think you'll still get an idea of how beautiful it is in here. Do you want me to turn on the stage lights? Or do you-
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna put them on. You can kind of see up there.
What's the capacity of this place?
So this room is like almost 1,000 if you're standing down here and seating up there.
Yeah.
If you've got chairs and chairs, it's almost it's 750. And then if you've got tables, it's probably closer to like 600.
Okay.
But it's 378 up there, and then another 400 and something down here.